was just sitting in the garden, grounding with the dogs. Guess who made an appearance overhead? And then when I went to check a weather satellite on my phone, it was being jammed. Right? So I'm talking out loud in the garden, talking about the airspace over my head. Then I check when I get in, for all the neighbours to hear. If it's military, airspace is closed to military overhead now. Right, look at what I've just caught on the... It's the red one. I made very clear I was checking if it was military or public use for collateral reasons. Keep out of my airspace now. This is what I was looking at, because I saw the flash in the sky inside the target area for this location, yeah? There's the timestamp. And the time is 19:14, so it was about 5 or 10 minutes ago now, so... Looking out of this window, it was to the right, but it lit the whole sky up to the right, and clear skies overhead, which got me a clear look at what was flying overhead as this was being jammed. Got it now? What did I say about the state and electronic interference on smartphone technology? Got it now? But I did come in and check, didn't I? And you've just seen the results of the check. It was military and it was jamming the signal. Right? Point proved. I've got another video to upload before this one, but I'm going to release this one first, just to prove something, yeah? You know what I was saying about Katie Hopkins? Yeah, I don't know if this is her or not. Let's have a look.
Okay, guys, I've got a clip from Twitter here featuring Katie Hopkins on
There you
something
go.
called the BBD podcast that really needs to be mugged off because the American Pond speaking to her could easily be working for the BBC or CNN based on this. In fact, maybe he should apply.
Get what I'm saying about Rebel Media and the Tommy Robinson crew manipulating, protest, trying to provoke in the background with a Jewish guy
This, I've got to say, is why I don't
that's
watch
pushing
podcasts,
that
because
agenda.
I actually guessed it would be full of total
Hate
wet
to
rice
say
like
it,
this,
but-
and by the looks of it, I was bloody right.
I don't
Shit,
miss
some
a
of the
thing,
ones
mate.
I've seen advertised here in the UK look like the
What
cast
was it
from Love
Katie
Island
was
or
humming?
something, which makes it about as interesting as cutting your own dick off. In fact, watching Love Island is like cutting your
Just
own
like
dick
a
off,
Ren
which is
song,
why
yeah?
I avoided
Animal
both like
Flow.
a fucking bubonic plague. Anyway, the
'Cause
old
it's
clip
talking
itself
about the
is
king
like 7
losing his
minutes long,
crown
so
and his
I'll cut it
kingdom.
down to just the best bits if I can, but to be honest, it's all pretty bloody good.
I'm wondering for you, what percentage are you saying just to, as a comedian, to be hyperbolic and just to kind of throw stuff out there?
Oh, she's
and
a
what
comedian
stuff is
now.
actually factual and true. So, for instance, I have a phone in my hand. This is a phone, and you can Google things with a phone. So, Volodymyr Zelensky, a couple quick points. He's the same height as your boy Putin. They're both 5'7". He's not 5'4". Putin isn't exactly a giant. Okay, that's one. Number two, I don't give two shits about the Muslims in the UK. But a quick Google search will show you that
Getting the
Muslims'
agenda.
population will double by 2030, apparently, and go from 6.3% to 17% by 2050.
And
This
he's
is
got a
Google,
red
Katie.
and black
I don't
banner on
care.
as well as I
Thirdly,
had today.
I just Googled pictures of UK police officers with guns. Apparently they got a lot of fucking guns. So my question to you is, what percentage of what you're saying is hyperbolic, getting eyeballs, respect?
What's he's
we live
got
in
on
that
it,
kind of
though?
world now,
Let's have a
versus
look full
actually
screen, shall
factual
we?
and true?
Okay.
I had an anarchy sign on
Let's go
mine.
from the start there. You
What's he
showing
got?
me what a phone is and saying this is a phone.
Yeah.
That
'Cause
isn't
it's all
really the
about
way to
image
start
and
an argument,
projection,
because
yeah?
that's to assert that I'm stupid.
It's
and don't know
looking
what
like a
phone is.
Well, you're
lion
assuming we're stupid
or
because we
something
can't
like
Google
that.
things
Yeah,
that
it's
you
a
say
lion's
as a fact
head.
Would you like me to answer what you just
Sure,
said,
go
or are you
ahead.
going to talk over me?
We could do either one. I could go either way.
you
But
go.
go ahead. This is all you.
Is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think you could call that a proper BBC type interviewing style there, which Katie Hopkins
Yeah, I know,
points out
Marnie.
with the remarks about the phone and
I'm
Google.
watching
This, as
closely.
you know, is a typical scum media move when they're worried the
Yes.
person they're trying to mug off might turn the tables on them, and that is
Hang
what we
on,
see
I'm
from
going to
Katie
check my
Hopkins
pizza in a
this
minute.
next
You can
bit.
smell it on my
So,
hands,
starting
can't
off
you?
on that kind of tone, I don't think is necessary. You then
Shut
go
up.
to your phone and check. I can Google this, like you've got the.
Nah, nice comeback there, Katie. Nice little wiggle to distract him, and he's smiling.
I actually believe you, Katie. I actually believe
Just
you. Go ahead.
taking control of it
And then when you
because
stop talking,
he's
you say, "Go
distracted
ahead," for
by
just a
that.
moment in time. You can Google anything. Why don't you Google my name and see what it says on Wikipedia? Because you'll find out that I'm both a monster, that I'm bankrupted, that I have no background or backbone. You'll find out that I've bedded everybody in the UK. Many of those things won't actually be true. So just because you Googled something, that doesn't really make you Elon Musk, darling, does it? It just means maybe you can use one or two of your hands, probably at one side of your hand more than the other. It's had more power. You talk about Zelensky's height as if that's a
See, I get her
It's embedded.
humour. I
And
just
that's
don't like
misinterpretation
the
of itself, isn't it? Because
way
just
it's
because you read it
used
on Google doesn't make it true, my flower pot,
against
does it? And then
other,
also talk about the fact this
people,
old statistic,
i.e.
Muslims,
with
60%.
beards
Walk
of a
with me,
different
my
faith
flower.
or whatever.
Walk with me through London, through Leicester, through Birmingham, through Bradford, and walk with me through Minneapolis, because you can call it 6% if you make that disparate in a population. But in the cities where they cluster together, you will
Where
find they have
they
the majority. It's why
cluster
they have
together.
the power. It's why we have a Muslim mayor. It's why we have a Muslim housing association. It's why we have a Muslim police association. And it's why we have Sharia law in most of our cities. And finally, you managed to find a picture of a police officer with a weapon. Well done, darling. Have a gold star and do some more Googling. Maybe you could watch some Cartoon Network while we adults talk. Of course, there are armed response officers. I said that as part of my answer. But most police officers on the streets of the UK are not armed. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, she wastes no time ripping him apart because by
There
the
you
sounds
go.
of it, the only thing he has is calling her a man, which I've got to say is not really a reflection on her masculinity as much as it is a reflection on the lack of it. Let's be realistic.
Americans
When
getting
people
schooled
Google
by
it, she
English,
seems to
yeah?
have Remember and typed in Betamail.
Young
up, a
country.
picture of him and Justin Trudeau would come up.
You cheeky young pup, you just got put in your place by a bit of English banter.
So yeah, calling people who ain't a man when you're hardly a man yourself is never a good idea, but obviously this guy's a bit of a tit. But it's got to be said that when Katie Hopkins rips him about the accuracy of Google and his ability to use one
See,
hand, he
even the
had the other
commentator
people on the show laughing
noticed
at
the wiggle.
self-chicken choking Popeye here.
And he was.
And take apart the 6% Muslim figure that
Right.
he threw out earlier.
You get what I'm pointing out, yeah? Because I've just proved everything that I was saying with that, and what I'm showing you.
Obviously, though, being an idiot like this guy is, he couldn't take it, could he?
Eat, drink, and be merry, people.
And gets annihilated some more.
If you don't drink alcohol, be merry anyway, your own way. Don't fear a thing. Ooh. I can smell drip cheese in the oven, so that's cooked. Oh, where's a plate? That wanna do. That's cooked. Chicken and mango pizza. Chicken's in the fridge. Ready to be curried up later. Sorry, Katie, but I do love a good curry. From a Sunday roast, whether you like people with beards or not. Don't you like the rash around your wanny, girly? Does it tickle? See, English blokes banter back too. Right, oven off. Blokes work going on here, bit by bit. Don't sass me, woman. I sass back. Right, your bedding is being washed, little lady, isn't it? Let's pick my barrier up like a monkey with my feet, because my hands are full. Right. That's just to protect the phone. Always nice and tidy. There you go, my little baby girls. Countries, I heard the emphasis there.
Yes, I am.
Well, then kudos to you.
Countries.
You're doing what you want to do in life.
I'm proud of being deported from Australia for
Put that in there so Marnie don't stick his head in spite.
I'm proud of standing up for those people who had that done to them.
And the Australians needed you? Like they needed you?
No, and that's something I always make very
Are you
clear.
even Australian?
Which
Are you even American?
which question?